Welcome to another week of Neighbours spoilers, September the 7th to September the 11th, 2020. Still 3 weeks behind Australian broadcast, sadly. And it doesn't seem they've responded to the tweet storm yet, so we'll see how we go on that front. But let's get on with the spoilers, and we may as well kick straight off with Shane Rebecca, who continues to have a bit of a troublesome time as he's addicted to speed. He left Ramsay Street the week prior and went to stay with his brother Stonefish, only, as viewers saw, he wasn't staying with Stonefish at all. Instead, he's gone back to the hometown where he met Dippy. Struggling to get off the drugs, he ends up calling Roxy and asking for help. But when Toadie comes to see Roxy, she has no choice but to tell Toadie exactly what's been going on with Shane and where he is. Toadie goes to find him and is a bit shocked to see the state that his brother's in, but he gets him back in the car and they head back to Ramsay Street in order for Shane to finally tell Dippy what he's been doing. But there's a secret meal planned for Shane and Dippy to celebrate their 20th anniversary, and it's so secret that even Toadie doesn't know it's happening. If he did, he probably wouldn't have brought Shane back. But him and Shane return to Erinsborough, and Shane soon realises the awkward situation he's in. Coming down off of drugs, with a big, potentially marriage-wrecking confession to make, and surrounded by friends and family for a romantic anniversary dinner. Can't really get more awkward than that. Nicolette and Pierce continue to butt heads this week. Nicolette, while at a day spa at Lassiter's, along with Chloe and Pierce in an attempt for them all to bond, winds up stitching Pierce up a little bit, and Pierce ends up in the middle of the Lassiter's complex, covered in all the face masks, get up, and essentially looking like a bit of a prat. These two seem like they will never see eye to eye, but what Nicolette doesn't know is that Hendrix is beginning to grow suspicious. He thinks there's something that Nicolette's hiding, and there's a reason why she's been so antagonistic to his dad. He spots Nicolette out on a date with a girl called Alex, and then questions Alex exactly what Nicolette's deal is. Alex apparently doesn't really approve of subtlety and just tells Hendrix straight out that Nicolette fancies his stepmom. Hendrix wastes no time in confronting Nicolette about it, and while she tries to get herself out of the situation, it's clear that it is war between Nicolette and Hendrix. Nicolette then confides in Jane about all of her problems and how much she likes Chloe, hinting that there may be a bit more of a reunion on the cards for these two than it initially looked like. Emmett is leaving Ramsay Street. His aunt has come back and said that he is more than welcome to come and stay with her, and she's already passed the approval list from the fostering agency. Aaron and David don't want their buddy to go, but they realise that it's best he is with his family, and when Emmett decides that he wants to leave, they don't stand in his way. But once he's gone, the couple find themselves at odds over how they're dealing with him leaving. Aaron tries to look at it in the most practical way possible. They've done their job. Successful fostering, tick. Whereas David, he just misses Emmett and continues to be very down about the whole situation. This eventually leads to Aaron and David clashing over how each other are dealing with it. Will they be able to come back on the same page? And will the heartbreak over losing Emmett end their fostering dream for good? There's more Fandangling with Ned's Fandangle. Ned gets a request for a fully nude shoot. And while he was never planning on bearing that much for the cameras, there comes a pretty hefty price tag of $1,000. Finding in Kyle about what he should do, Ned realises that he could do with the cash, and so out comes his Fandangle. But is this going to be something that comes back to bite him? Levi Canning is living a lie. B may have stitched him up by dropping him into that lie to begin with and then left the country, but now Levi has to deal with all of his friends and family thinking that he and B are a couple. And while Levi's trying to get lucky and find a girlfriend of his own, it's proving quite difficult when everybody thinks he's already in a relationship. Is he going to spill the beans? And when he's not going after his drug-riddled brother, Toadie is still trying to find a date. He gets chatting to a woman in the waterhole, and it turns out that woman's Angela Lane, Erinsborough's very own Karen. Susan and Carl get wind that there's something going on between the two of them, and they are quick to tell Toadie exactly the sort of person that he's dealing with and that he should cancel the date. Toadie still does meet with Angela, but it doesn't take him long to realise just how Karen this Karen is. But will spending time with a Daily Mail reader put Toadie off women for good? So there are your spoilers for Neighbours next week. What are you looking forward to? What are you not? Thank you for watching. Do let us know what you think about Neighbours in the comments down below, and we will see you on the next video, and keep an eye out for your spoilers for Coronation Street, Emmerdale and EastEnders. Thanks for watching.